Hello and welcome to another Let's Play. Me, GamerWolfSix of Glory Hounds. God, it took me a hot minute to think of the title because, like, I had a brain fart because, like, I haven't done much of this game, and all of a sudden my brain's like, Silo? No. The Smoke Room? No. Glory Hounds. Right. But anyways, before we start, if you're interested in playing this game, you can get it free on itch.io. But if you want to support the people that make this game, and or get the news version earlier, you can go to their Patreon. It's $3 a month. So, on the last Let's Play, we got home, where we watched some television, which included the news, and our rooster friend was like, hey, saw you on the news. What was that about? I wonder what kind of language that, well, not language, but dialect, where he's like, what? But then we had this weird dream where, I don't know, we're the chosen one to clean up the city? It's kind of a bit foggy for me because, I don't know, it's dreams. And then we ran to work because we woke up at 10 o'clock and are late, and ran into Cliff's great-great-great-granddaughter? I don't know. I can't remember her name. Like, Reen? Should have said our face. And begin with us arriving at work, I guess. I shudder and step forward, waving at the turtle past me without looking. I hear a familiar clicking of Lou's teaspoon before I see them, sitting behind the reception desk, looking anywhere but at the door until I clear my throat. Alex! Where have you been? It's almost 11. Oh, so you work here? Also, is Alex? I mean, I guess they could be like non-binary, because, like, I don't know. They look very effeminate looking. Well, with the longer eyelashes, maybe eye makeup and dress? Clothes? It's a long story, believe you me. You tell me. First, after I read online that you stopped a robbery last night. I swear, I was gonna tell you. And now I have your supervisor breathing down my neck asking about you. Do you have any idea how long I had to cover for you? I don't know. 2 hours. Who does he think I am? Your nanny? I tried calling, but you wouldn't pick up. Also, he has pink, nail polish. I don't know much about this guy. So sorry for he, hims, and she, hers, and stuff. Their frantic staring finally slows down. Steering? Oh, there. Okay. I was worried, you know? I'm sorry. They look me up and down. Huh. It's okay. Must have been a shitty night for you. You don't know the half of it. Thanks for covering for me. You want to thank me? Grab me a new coffee. Hell yeah, coffee. They lift their cup. This one's gone cold. This is it. I've passed this office 1,000 times before, but in my 10 years of working here, I've only been in once. Wait, 10 years? Did they start working when they were 16 or something? Because they're 26. I was usually on time, until today. Mostly well behaved, until today. Typically wore the uniform, until today, uniform. Alright, no other choice. I go in, expecting the worst. It's gonna be the Doberman guy, right? The Dawn Hound? It turns out, even that was optimistic. A few minutes of verbal abuse later, and I find myself in the hallway again. Okay, I was wrong. Unemployed. Wow. That... Sorry, buddy. I had that feeling last week. Though granted, not with the verbal abuse, but with the, just being like, hey, you're redundant. Years of loyal service right down the shitter. My ears are still ringing. My supervisor was yelling loud enough for the entire floor to hear. No point sticking around here anymore, I guess. I hope I can somehow avoid Lou on the way out. I'm in no mood to talk to anyone right now. I start to make my way back to the elevator when I notice a guy standing just down the hallway. Hey, it's that guy. Huh, is it that guy? Wait, is this guy just some kind... I was gonna say mild-mannered, but then that's definitely a thing for comic books. I don't know. He doesn't look... Because I guess the thing's on. A Rottweiler. Shorter than I am, but a lot stockier. He's dressed more formally than most of the people around the office, which makes him stand out quite a bit. Great. He would definitely have heard that little exchange. At least, I think so. He's engrossed in a comic book right now, though his eyes do flick in my general direction when I stomp towards him. I really don't feel like talking to anyone. I just want to get to the elevators. Rough day on the job? Great. Just what I was hoping for. He flips another page. It's not an issue I've seen before. Wanna talk about it? I feel like I know that voice. Or rather, I feel like I should know that voice. But I'm so frazzled, I can't recall a thing. No, really. No. Weird thing to ask someone you don't know. Is that true? From what I hear out in the hallway, it got pretty heated in there. Of course he heard it. As if this morning hasn't been humiliating enough already. I got fired, okay? Happy now? He finally looks up from the comic, eyebrows furrowed. Fired? I wasn't expecting... I'm sorry. I wonder if that's something I should catch there. Yeah, so if you don't mind, I just want to go home. And shop for a box of tissues and a bucket of ice cream along the way. It do be like that. Maybe 2 buckets. I think they're on sale this week. Alright. Well, don't let me keep you. He does a little curtsy, comic book in hand. I only feel slightly mocked. I'll see you around, Spot. Okay, that's definitely him, right? Spot? His voice sounded a little different that time. Almost like... I freeze, but he's already walking off. Turn his head one more time to look at me. So I wonder if could he be a bigwig, or is he just some regular office person? Because on the one hand, you'd think he'd be a bigwig if he, had a secretary and a, I don't know, scanning system or something like that. One would assume, if you're free the rest of the day, I might suggest visiting, Opig. They have a stunning new collection on display that can really turn a bad day around. What? He turns the corner. Hey, wait! Also, this is kind of weird. Maybe it's different in Europe because the 2 times I've been let go from a job in person, I've had somebody, escort me to my thing and then out of the place. Like, it wasn't firings, but it was like, end of contract, another one, end of temp position, but I hate the people at the end of temp position. Anyways, I try to follow him, but he's nowhere to be seen. He called me Spot. Surely he couldn't be... Was he the guy from last night? Nothing in that conversation made sense. He looked like he was waiting for me, but how did he know I'd be here? And at this time? I did tell that Dawn Hound character I worked in repairs at Brevard. But why would somebody like him come here just to gloat about me getting canned? All he did was give me a clumsy, cryptic message. Turn a bad day around. I fished the ticket Fana gave me earlier out of my pocket. It looks normal enough to me. I turn it around my palm. There's something handwritten on the back. I hadn't noticed it before, with all the commotion and getting fired from my lifelong job, but it's definitely there. It's in dress with Sherpersburg, but Not one I know off the top of my head. Somewhere in the Freshwater District. It's underlined with a fancy signature and 2 words. Signed, DH. So does Cliff's great-great-great-great-great-great-granddaughter work for the Dawn Hound? Anyways, Dawn Hound. So definitely the magnificent vigilante. Dot. I'm not seriously contemplating going to an address scribbled on the back of a card given me by a total stranger. Am I? Well, here's the thing. He was thinking about giving you employment. You're not employed. I look at my supervisor's office door. Right. Nothing left to lose anyway. But first, I'd better stop by reception. Maybe Lou knows something. Company gossip rarely gets past them. I approached the reception desk, probably for the last time. Lou was sipping a cup of coffee as always, glued to the reception's holographic screen. I clear my throat. Alex, so, how'd it go? Let's just say we can hang out a lot more from now on, because my schedule's completely clear for the foreseeable future. They frown. I'm so sorry, Alex. I tried to smooth things over as best I could. I don't know, I feel like being late once, even if it's by, 2-3 hours, wouldn't be a thing enough for being fired. You know? Though maybe they have hiring and firing things like the oil and gas community in Texas. You know? Don't know what I'm going to do now. Can I help you look for a job posting later? If that helps. There's plenty of people in the city who could use a hand. I'll take just about anything. Even your desk job offer. That desperate? Very. We'll see. How about I take you out on a night on the town? Just the 2 of us? Thanks, Lou. That sounds great. We'll go see that musical. That sounds less great. They laugh. What about your kids? Wait, you have kids? I'll get my sister to watch them for the night. Shouldn't be a problem. How old are you? Man, sometimes I'm like, I'm 30-something years old and I don't have kids, which, I guess is good because I'm unemployed and stuff like that, but it's also like, it's weird just thinking about people that are younger having kids. I'll give you a call later. Just take it easy for now. I notice I've been getting sidetracked. Actually, there's something important I wanted to ask you. Lou's ears perk up. A dead giveaway. They're hungry for some juicy news. Did you see a Rottweiler come by the reception earlier by chance? Fancy clothes, pretty buff, kinda handsome. Lou looks pensive and takes another sip of coffee. Not that I recall. That's odd. They usually notice everything. And the main entrance is the only way into the building for security reasons. Okay, I feel like this person's high up-ish. They feel like they could have done better than be like, oh, I don't know. Okay, I want to hire this person for a thing, get them yelled at and fired. You know? Not to mention, the clearance needs to use the elevators. You try to score a hot date, or trying. I don't dip my pen in the company ink, Lou. Does it count as company ink now that I'm employed? Technically not, right? They raise their eyebrow at me. Last year's delivery guy would beg to differ. Ooh? I know it sounds crazy, but there was something off about him. It's probably just one of the new hires. I haven't heard anything about new hires. Only new hires as far as I'm concerned. Well, they were expanding. We were expanding. You look kind of old to be new here, and, well, rich. He had a suitcase and everything. They lowered the voice and put down the cup. What, you think Brevard showed up to personally send you on your merry way? Their tone is sarcastic, but it still leaves me wondering. I'm not sure. Wait, you don't seriously think... I gotta go. Catch you at the Hain? I'll keep a seat warm for you. Thanks. I turned for the exit. Turn right, and your destination will be on your left. I'm pretty far from civilization now. I mean, I'm nearing city limits. Nothing but farmland out this way. There weren't even any train or tram stops nearby either. I had to walk for 30 minutes just to get here. And for what? I don't see anything even remotely resembling a hero's hideout here. I don't know, the mansion. Just an ancient-looking house with overgrown yard behind a rusty old gate. Oh yeah, I was thinking just like moments ago, it's this Gabe-ass Dastra edits. Does that mean that, like, humans exist in this universe? Or are humans a mythical creature? Rusty overgrown gate. Actually, it's pretty high up on the potential hideout spot list. Still, this is the address written on the ticket. I yank the gate open. A banshee-like shriek of cold metal is painful. The banshee. It shuts behind me. No turn back now. Walking down the cobblestone path leading to the mansion, I pass statues that have seen better days. They each depict canines in combat poses, some carrying weapons that have lost their edge. These look older than the stuff I see at the museum. Maybe it's just my nerves, but I feel like they're watching me, judging me. I'm sure as hell this place isn't haunted. Wait, what was that sentence? I sure as hell hope this place isn't haunted. Okay. I reach for the front door, which looks like something straight out of a historical drama. I had to scratch my nose. Let me reset my face. It's got no doorbell. Just a big old pair of knockers. Ha ha. No signs of life inside, from what I can see through the windows. No cars that I could see either. I knock on the door. I must be going insane. Complete silence. Did the GPS lead me astray? I knock again. This time, I swear I can hear at least something inside, barely audible over the sound of rain starting to trickle down from the sky behind me. I'm about to declare my mission bust when, with a loud creak, the door's finally open, bathing me in warm light and bring me face to face with the largest crow I've ever seen in my life. He is pretty large. He's dressed to the nines. No, tens. Face to beak, scratched and scarred. Face and beak. Really? No, doesn't really look like it. His face is framed rather nicely by a pair of glasses. I guess he's the butler. A very dashing butler who looks almost, how should I put it, nerdy? His eyes drill into the very core of my being. I'm taller than most, but I actually have to look up at him slightly. I feel small next to him, insignificant, scared. I'd mentioned catching a glimpse of bulging muscles, but that's all I see. Muscles. Guess household chores are good for something. Good afternoon. What can I do for you? A Russ accent. So the sky is the Dawn Hound. So this is the guy Dawn Hound was talking to. Combined with his deep voice, it only makes him more imposing. Hi. I'm Master already donates to charities. I'm not here for donations. I've got this. Master has no interest in essential oils or herbal supplements either. God, no. Look, I'm Alex de Rooij. I got this ticket with an address on it telling me to come here. It's only now that I realize how stupid that sounds. Someone shoot me. Is the robber from yesterday still around? Give me the ticket. Wait, did you say give me ticket? Give me ticket. Wait, he bought it? I fish the ticket out from my pocket and pass it over. He scans the back of it with one eye. The other remains strangely still. He gives me a once-over. We have been waiting for you. There's a hint of warmth in his voice now that wasn't there before. If I wasn't still a nervous wreck, I'd say it was almost alluring. Maybe it's the accent. You have? For quite some time, yes. He stands aside, holding the door open for me. Hurry. There's a storm coming. Okay, so I guess he's like Russ, so there's missing bits of his words. There is storm coming. You don't gotta tell me twice. Right. Don't want your place to smell like a wet dog. Do not worry, I am used to it. I sidle past him. He smells like citrus and pepper. I don't know if it's cologne or something he's been cooking. Definitely not a bad scent. The foyer's richly decorated, beautiful red walls lined with dark wooden doors, bookcases that are all completely stacked, like a library from a fantasy book. My eyes are drawn to an impressive bust, of a canine sitting in an alcove on the far wall. Unlike the statue outside, this one seems to have retained its original bronze color. But, just like the statues outside, it stares right at me. Its eyes follow me no matter which direction I am looking at it from. Also, there's like this red light glowing from them, and it's making this whirring sound every time I move from side to side, like it's got robots and something in it. Or robotic guys. I will fetch master. Please wait here. Do not touch anything under any circumstances. I will be back shortly. Yes, sir. As he turns away, I can't help but notice his very defined features. He carries himself with elegance, especially for such a large man. He leaves through one of the doors. His footsteps echo around the large room. Instantly, I feel compelled to explore and touch things. I know he literally just told me not to touch anything, but I've never been in a rich people's house before, and there's just so much to see. I'm pretty sure I could spend a year in this place and not get bored. I scan the shelves, looking for anything that catches my eye. Well, there's Blu-rays, I think. Are these comic books? They sure look like comic books. This one has the entire Stinger collection. Would they notice if I snuck an issue home with me? Don't do that. Focus, Alex. Don't touch anything. A minute passes, then another. That ticking clock's starting to get on my nerves. I try some of the doors, but they're all locked. Even the one the butler went through. I was kind of looking forward to snooping. My eyes fall on the bust again. It's still staring at me with those empty bronze eyes, almost begging me to investigate. Walking up to it, I catch a familiar scent. Ginger and lime, just like the Dawn Hound last night. While the rest of the ample bust is practically sparking, there's a notable smudge handprint right on the top of its head. I tilt my head. It's bothering me. I roll my sleeve over my hand and place on the dog's head. Before I can get to scrubbing, I hear a loud click. The bust gives way under my paw, head singing a bit, like I just pressed a button. I'm about to step back when all of a sudden, ah! The floor drops under me. I try to stop myself, but I've built up too much momentum. The chute-like structure evens out into a slide, and I'm hurling down at maximum velocity. I keep screaming, but after a while, there's no air left in my lungs. These have been the worst 24 hours in my entire life. By the time I hit a soft surface at the bottom, I'm all but traumatized, eyes still shut tight. Wow, 3 minutes and 34 seconds. The voice is distant, but there's no mistaking it. That's the Dawn Hound. I believe you owe me 30 euros, sir. And the butler, too. What? I push myself up, but my arms are still shaking, and I just end up collapsing on the padded, leathery floor again. I can't believe what I see when I open my eyes. Can we? Well, the thing is, this might be an entire scene in of itself. I am a potential in time, and we're past the 35-minute mark. I'm sorry, but you can't believe what you see when you open your eyes because you haven't seen it. So that's going to be the end of this Let's Play. Sorry that I've been cutting these short, I guess. Though actually, let me just check the last couple. 29 minutes, 31. Okay. It's not been cut too short, but yeah, it do be like that. Sometimes. So, yeah, end of this Let's Play. So comment, guys, like, comments, tips you like, dislike, tips, otherwise. If you like my YouTube and like it grow, then please like, subscribe, and check out various type of ground. Please understand here and must have control of the pet population. And if you're interested in playing this game, it's all free on itch.io. But if you want to support the people that make this game and get the newest version earlier, you can go to their Patreon, where it's $3 a month, pretty much. And yeah, as far as like July 2024 is, the free version is the same as the Patreon version. Anyways, until next time, on another Let's Play, me, GamerWolfSix, of Glory Hounds. So thanks and see ya.